One of the exciting things about being a content entrepreneur is you get a chance to learn a lot yourself. As someone who is creating content regularly and doing that for a living, you're really bonding with your audience, you're connecting with them, and you want to be able to gain a lot of information yourself. One of the tricks I have found is that you want to not only listen, but also read and do that at the same time. I found when I combine those two, it really increases the depth of learning and helps. I'm going to show you a tool in this episode that you're going to love. Hi, I'm Terry Brock, your guide here at Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, where we talk about how you can use tools like this one I'm going to show you that helps you gain a competitive advantage. You not only want to create content, you want to consume content. You definitely need to do that so that you're learning more, you're gaining more. I was talking to someone last week, an interview that was going on and getting a chance to talk with a person, and they were talking about reading a couple of books every week. And I thought, that is great. That's exactly what we need to do. We need to find out what is going on, need to find out what's happening, and read and consume. And one of the best ways to do it, I've found, is to listen to what's being said. And at the same time, while it's being said, you want to make sure that you are listening to it and you're being able to read it. I find when I do both, I tend to do much better. And so what I'm encouraging you to do is think about how you can do it. I want to show you a little tool that I've been using for a while that gives me that ability to get a lot done and to do a whole lot more with it. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to bounce over here to a website that I think is one of the best in the world, if not the best. terrybrock.com, my own website. So there it is, terrybrock.com. And what I want to do, I'm going to use this as an example so you can see what's there. Here's an article I put out, a video as well that is there from a few weeks ago. Not inspiration, not perspiration, but something else. Very, very important. And then you'll see down here below, we have the transcript. So with the transcript there, you can go along with it and read it as I'm playing it there and listen to it. And so we can use that in a really good way to learn it. But I want to show you how I can play the transcript from this tool that I'm talking about. It is called Read Aloud. Read Aloud is the tool. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to click up here.
Click here to see how we can bring live energy to your virtual event.
There we go. You see it kicked in automatically. You can hear it on the screen. And I'm going to position this on the screen just right. Those of you catching this in audio, you're going to like this because you can listen to your videos. You can listen to text that's on the screen through Read Aloud. It's a free application that's there. Actually, it's an extension, a Google Chrome extension, and gives you the ability to do a lot. You'll see what it did is it grabs the text up here in the left corner. You'll see that it grabbed the text that was available and puts it in there together. Now, what I can do with this is I can look at what's available here, and it gives a bunch of talk that I really wouldn't want to hear. It's like, click here to see how we can bring live energy, etc. Success is not inspiration, gives the title. Then it gives me the date, and it's got some things here that it's okay. I'll let you listen to that just so you get an idea of it.
Success is not inspiration. It is not perspiration. Something else that can help you today. 05.26.2023 by Terry Brock. Filed under I, Entrepreneur.
Okay, that's good. But here's what you can do. The really nice thing about it, I'm going to click down.
Hey guys, are you ready to supercharge your success in today's?
You see what happened when I clicked on that? That's where it jumped down and got started. And I might even look at this and go, hey, this is really good. But hey, I want to get right down here where it says, so let's get inspired. Let's get prepared. Let's get super great. Okay, that's nice. I'm going to click here. And when I do, notice what happens.
So let's get inspired. Let's get prepared. Let's get super great. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the podcast. And check out the special tool on 8+Forbes.com to start your preparation journey. Preparation pound success pound entrepreneurship pound Terry Brock pound 8+Forbes.
I'm going to pause right there. Again, you see we've got our hashtags in there. So it's saying pound preparation, 6 pounds success, etc. all the way through. And then I put in here.
Here's a transcript of this episode so you can enjoy reading it if you choose. Please let us know what you think of getting the transcript and if it is helpful. Terry Brock 000000.
And the 00s, you're probably going, yeah, I don't want that. That's true. But when you get a transcript, sometimes those are going to be there. And the tool is going to read that. So if you can get beyond that, that's okay. But it gives you a lot of good information. And so when we get up here into this, now it's starting to really kick in. It says, as an entrepreneur, we're always looking for some extra advantage. Well, here's what it is.
Entrepreneur, we're always looking for some extra advantage. You can help us get ahead. And how do we get that genius that is needed? I know I can use all I can help I can get on that. I want to share with you today some opportunities that you can use to get ahead with it. I'm Terry.
Okay, so now it's got a voice there that's all right. I'm going to show you a little bit later how you can change the voice on that. You can change the pitch. you can change the speed. And it gives you enough so that, hey, you can be there in the office getting some work done. Think about it. You're in there, you're getting some work done, and you're able to listen to your favorite articles or your favorite books. And here's something that can help you a great deal. Reading from magazines, articles, web pages that are out there on the net. Here's one that I pulled up recently. Good article that I saw over here on Inc. magazine. It's got some real good things. I like the articles that are in Inc. magazine. That's really nice. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach again up here in the upper right corner in the Chrome extension. I'm going to click on this and get ready to listen to this.
How generative AI helps this $3.5 billion startup grow faster. Generative AI answers basic questions, freeing up human resources staff to help employees succeed. By Peter Cohan, founder, Peter S. Cohan and Associates. How can a founder turn their successful business idea into a fast-growing publicly traded company? As I wrote in Scaling Your Startup, the textbook for my new Babson College course scaling strategy, mastering the 4 stages from idea to $10 billion, the answer is to move successfully through.
Okay, you get the idea. And what we're doing there is you'll notice I got these two side by side so you can see the Read Aloud app that comes up with the highlighted yellow, what it is reading currently. Then you can also see the screen over here that we're getting it from. So this way, what I can do is I can go through this, kind of scroll down through that article to make sure it's the same as I have it over here. I'm getting 2 versions of the text. I like that so that I can compare and seeing it in there. I'm really paying attention to it. That makes my brain pay more attention and learn better. When I'm hearing it, adjusting the volume, adjusting the pitch so that it's pleasing to me and I'm used to it. And I'm going, yeah, I like that. That gives me a lot of ability to move around to get a lot done with this. Then you see I can move around very quickly.
2. Building a scalable business model. Redesigning your business processes so the company uses its cash more efficiently as it grows. 3. Sprinting to liquidity. Using a large capital infusion to grow the company to the point that it goes public. 4. Running the marathon. Sustaining double-digit revenue growth for years after the company lists its shares on the pub.
Okay, you see the idea on that. Really nice that we can take this, and then what we can do is we can use that again to reinforce in our brain through sight and through hearing and be able to do it. I like that. I think it gives some real good capabilities, but I want to share something with you here that's even better. It's when you want to listen to books. Sometimes you think, okay, I want to listen to this book all the way through. Well, I've discovered something on this that I was just really impressed when I saw it. Here I am in Kindle. I'm in the Kindle right now reading Alex Hormozy's book and getting some good information from that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you hear a little bit of this, but notice I'm going to start it over here on this last paragraph on the second page over here. I'm going to get out of the way on this, and I'm going to click here. But notice I'm going over here to the last paragraph on this page. On my first call, he told me to post regularly, et cetera, et cetera. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start over here clicking on that, and I want you to watch what happens as we finish up this paragraph on this page and what happens on the next page.
On my first call, he told me to post regularly on every platform. So, that's what I did. 12 months later, my audience grew by more than 200,000 people. On my second call, he noted the progress. But I wanted more. Do you have a blueprint for your personal branding? How do you put out all that content? He said, bro,
Okay, I'm going to pause it right there. Do you notice there was a pause? And it was on my personal 1001, 1002, 1003 or so, a little bit of a pause, and then it automatically went to the next page, which you might think, okay, that's nice, Terry. Why is that such a big deal? Well, that means I haven't experimented with this. You could start it on a chapter and let it go forever, or at least for all through that entire book. That is really nice. You can sit back and get it. And think about this. What if you wanted to make another copy of an audio just for yourself? Don't do it for anyone else, and make sure you can do it legally. If you're not allowed to do it legally, do not do that. But I find that if I'm listening to it just for me, then I could get it and put it on my smartphone and be able to move around. Now I've got an audio version of the book that I bought. Ooh, that's kind of nice. I'm able to do that. So that is something, again, make sure it's legal to do that. And if it's not legal, do not do that. But that gives you the ability to get a lot of capability and to listen to it. So you've got a source now to get learning through Read Aloud. As a matter of fact, I want to show you a little bit more on Read Aloud. Let me come back over here and go over to Read Aloud right near here. I'm going to make this a little bit larger so you can see that prominently on the screen, on there in a big, big way. You'll see that we've got a lot of information here. I'm going to click on the stop button right here at the top. And when I click on the stop button, notice it brings up a gear and a play. Well, I'm going to click on the gear. And you'll see with the gear, now I've got the option of looking at, well, all kinds of options here. The voice, you can select other voices. You say, well, I don't like that voice you were using there, Terry. Not a problem. Look, there's a whole bunch of others that you can use, by the way, in different languages. So you can listen to this in languages other than English. So I could bring in here, let's say I want to try, say, flow. Flow in English, US. I'll click on that and do a little test.
Read Aloud is a Chrome and Firefox extension that uses text-to-speech technology to convert web text to audio. It works on a variety of websites. Read Aloud is a
Yeah,
Chrome and
that's
Firefox
too
extension that
fast,
uses
isn't
text-to-speech
it?
technology to convert web text to audio.
What
It works on a
am I
variety
going
of
to
websites,
do?
including news sites.
Turn the speed down. And if I turn the speed down, see that stops flow. And then let's test it again.
Read Aloud is a Chrome and Firefox extension that uses text-to-speech technology to convert web text to audio. Read Aloud is a Chrome and Firefox
You get the
extension.
idea. So I've adjusted that. Here, I can adjust the pitch. Might be a little bit high right now. Let's try it again.
Read Aloud is a Chrome and Firefox extension that uses text-to-speech technology to convert web text to audio. It works on a variety.
So you get the idea. We can adjust that. Of course, the volume can be adjusted here as well. And you can show it like I'm choosing here in a separate window. You can turn off the text highlighting, or you can show it in a pop-up. Either way, this gives you the ability to do quite a bit with it. So this little tool, this extension that's a Google Chrome extension, I think can help you a lot in your learning. As a content entrepreneur, you want to learn a lot, and this is a great tool for it. So I'd recommend take a look at that. As a matter of fact, one of the things we want to do is help you even more. Ways that we can do that is through Stark Raving Entrepreneurs. If you've got an entrepreneurial business and you're a content creator and you need some help, you want to learn about tools like Read Aloud, we can help you with that. Bounce over to Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, that's treated as one word, .com. StarkRavingEntrepreneurs.com. You'll find out what we're doing here and how we can help you. We've got free programs, we've got paid programs that help out entrepreneurs to be able to give you the resources you need. And also, here's another thing you can do: like, share, and be sure to subscribe. Subscribe to this so that way you take advantage of what's coming out in the future, and you're also sending a signal to those robots over there in the powers that be at YouTube and elsewhere that you like the idea of live and let live. You like the idea of being an entrepreneur, a Stark Raving entrepreneur, and that way you can start growing. And I've got some gifts that can help you out. Some things that we put together that we've been sharing. A lot of people loving this stuff, telling us about it. AIToolsForBiz.com. And that's all as one word, lowercase, and it's the number 4. AI Tools, the number 4, biz.com. We've got a bunch of AI tools over there for you to use, like ChatGPT, DAL-E2, Canva, OpenAI, Udly, a great speech coach that can help you on your speaking, Stable Diffusion, LexicaArt, and a lot more that are available. We're putting in there more and more all the time to help you so that you can get ahead. And by the way, I know you got your smartphone with you. If you're catching this on video, here's the smartphone, the QR code, so that you can jump in there and get that. Again, it's AIToolsForBiz.com. If you're listening to this on audio, you'll get it that way, and you can find out what's available. So we want to hear from you. What questions do you have? How can we help you? What do you think of this Read Aloud tool? I think it's pretty sensational, and looking forward to using it myself even more. I love it and wanted to share that with you. So thanks for joining me today. I will look forward to hearing from you. And oh, by the way, be sure and stick around, because we got a video over here that's going to help you on some areas of AI to really get ahead and get a competitive advantage doing that. I'll look forward to hearing from you. I'm Terry Brock, and thank you for joining us.